It's yard work season, and maybe you have one of those neighbors, possibly even your spouse, who just doesn't stop. They are out in the yard all the time, cutting, trimming, weeding, planting, fussing over every detail in the yard, and they just don't ever seem satisfied with it. That is because most likely they have the maximizer strength high. They aim for perfection. They can always be better in their mind. And usually it doesn't bring any type of frustration, it's just motivation. And it can be something that they enjoy striving for. Whereas if you don't have the maximizer strength high, then that can be very frustrating for you because you just don't understand what seems to be an obsession with just working nonstop in the yard. So there can be a disconnect that can come. Again, whether it's your neighbor and maybe you feel like it's competition, they're always trying to one up you, but the competition in that person's mind is not with you, it's within themselves. They just always like to strive for more. It has really nothing to do about you, even though you may think that. And if it's your spouse, then there can be a disconnect as to maybe how much time is spent in the yard versus doing some other things. So it's really important to understand even things as minute as yard work, where people's strengths fall, because that can help you understand one another on so much better of a level and realizing that one is not right or wrong. If you have maximizer high, that doesn't mean that you're better than anybody else. If you have it low, it doesn't mean that you're not enough or the work that you put into something isn't enough. But you may feel that way when you're dealing with somebody who has maximizer high. So there can be a lot of resentment and hurt feelings that can come up between this disconnect. So learn your strengths, find out where they fall for each of you, learn to respect them in one another, and then you can go about things like yard work without having crazy arguments about it.